Konnichiwa and welcome, gamers, and hello, we're back. It's Rimworld, it's loading, don't worry about it. It's fine. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to episode 5 of the series and episode 2 of the new colony. Hope everyone's doing well. As you may have noticed from last episode, we are starting off with a nightmare. Our colonist, who you will now see, is dazed and walking around and is also diseased. I don't know what we're gonna do with this, frankly. Holgan, you're not doing so good on the health. You're gonna beat the flu. Like, let's just get that out there right now. We're gonna beat the flu. The smoke leaf dependence is rough because we're not gonna get smoke leaf for a while. And I don't know what we're gonna do with you, my dude. I just don't. I don't know. Right now, our biggest problem is we have no rest and no recreation. I've had 24 hours in total mental breaks. That's terrible. That's really bad. Let's get a little horseshoe pin down for when we decide to stop being in a stupor. We're just... time. Oh, you're having a rough time, buddy. Oh, my meat's gonna spoil too. Everything's gone to shit. Everything has gone to shit. I hate it because we actually have like a decent setup, especially like our location. But I kind of feel, and Tolgan, this isn't your fault at all. You're just a pawn in the game of life, my friend. You're no longer walking in a psychotic state. That's excellent. You tended to yourself. You are not consuming raw turkey meat. That's just not something you're doing. Sorry. You were going to eat some food here in a second. Oh man. Yeah. Eat up, buddy. Safe. For a second at least. Holy crap. I'm gonna harvest some berries. So what I'm hoping... yeah, that catharsis is gonna help us out for a bit. But we need to get some stuff done. We are having some issues. Alright, Tolgan, when you get up, please, for the love of God, I need you to get some work done. Tolgan, oh Tolgan. You are going to need to harvest these, I'm afraid. A group of travelers from the Blue Plains settlement are passing by. That's fine. They don't bother me, I don't bother them, as far as I'm concerned. Go work on that horseshoes pen, actually. Getting a little... So we're gonna have you have some recreation right when you wake up, and right before you go to bed, and in the middle of the day. And then I want you working like crazy. Cool. Turkey meat is rotted away, I understand. This is just something that was going to happen, unfortunately. Tolgan, you're doing a lot better, buddy. You have a burning passion for your work, I understand. How's your health doing? You're doing great. You're doing great, man. That's it. You're doing amazing. I want to actually start picking out some stuff to mine. I want all that mined out. I want that mined out, though it makes me mighty nervous. That is also good. This is also good. Lots of steel around here, actually. I'm very happy about that. Now, let's check in on Tolgan. Tolgan's got food. Playing some horseshoes. Good for you, buddy. You've really come around. Got to do something about that smoke leaf dependence. I understand. Compacted machinery. Thank you. I'm gonna need a little bit more than that, I'm afraid. I'm afraid not. That's a dad joke. If you've never heard it, sorry for your loss. I want to deconstruct all of this. Alright. Where are you, buddy? You are on your back. You are going to be immune in like 4 hours, so it's fine. Probably less than that, to be completely honest. Cooking a meal. Happy to see it. That little tip from the same person who gave me the name of Tolgan to use here has saved my butt so far, and I really appreciate it. Just being able to have my boy here just automatically harvest bushes. It's great. It's just great. I'm into it. Okay, so we no longer have the flu. Super immunity is a really, really good perk. You were sick. That should pass. You're naked. I can't help you with that. Slept in the cold is not good. I really need you to build out this torch. Actually, while we're at it, can you make this table? And then also the stool right afterwards would be great. So now we got somewhere to eat. I'm happy for it. And then we will finish planting our crops. Plants need to be at a 4 for smoke leaf. That's still going to be a little bit away. Oh, here's some really easy machinery I didn't even catch. Food is doing poor. We desperately need to beat something to death and then consume it. I'm sorry. Mr. Rat? We've reached the end of the road, I'm afraid. Oh, his melee went up to 4. That's excellent. I want you to butcher this. You know what? You will do that on your own time. Falling? What are we doing here? Like, my boy, you need to eat something? Need you to butcher, please? I know it's just a rat, but, like, you need food. Between you and me. It's the thing that you need, my friend. Yep. And I need you to cook at that campfire, please. No, you're just gonna eat raw rat meat, huh? Not gonna cook it, just have to eat some raw ass rat meat. Tolgan! Brother, I know you're super immune, but maybe, like, cook a meal? Have you ever considered maybe cook a meal? How good are you at animals? You were garbage at animals, weren't you? Yeah, 1.4 is not hot. Okay, there's a cougar here, which makes me extremely nervous. And I'm not talking about thirsty 50-year-old women. I'm talking about the wild cat. My wife has just shot me a look saying, "What are you doing?" And unfortunately, I have no response for that. And never have. Vomit? Okay, you need to get some cleaning done, my friend. That's just the thing you need to do. Oh, we're cooking! Cooking some apples! Into a simple apple meal. Very, very happy about that. You know what, buddy? Could you just haul all the apples instead of picking them up piecemeal from the ground? Could you do me that hot solid? Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. Have you ever had a moment where you weren't sure you were recording and had to look, and you imagine you're about to be horrified to find out you've been going for 10 minutes without recording, but then you notice you're good? Has that happened to anybody else? Or is it just my stupidity? What are we doing? We're harvesting some bushes. Excellent. What's up, dear? Playing some Warcraft? Excellent. Seems like a plan. My plan is to get this man to finish cooking these damn apples. Tolgan, what are you doing, buddy? Cooking a simple meal. I appreciate that. Simple meal for a simple man. That's Tolgan for you. He's gonna eat that simple meal. He's gonna go to bed. He put one in his pocket. I'm okay with that. I don't know if I would put a simple apple meal in my pocket and then go to sleep, but I'm not a badass boss like Tolgan is. So I do at some point want to mine that out. Just get a nice even structure here as well. How are we doing on crops? Not everything is planted. So I'm kind of wondering why. No offense. Let's get down to 3 simple meals. There we go. Back to the planting. This is our rice. We've got a number of zones going. That's right. That is heel root. That will not be planted yet. That is cotton. That will be very useful once it gets finished. What are you? You are a hedgehog. Well, aren't you adorable? I'll let you live for now. Aren't you cute? You get to survive today. Let's put some flooring down, I think. And then feel like just putting a little more beauty in this room will be nice. We'll put a little flower pot in here. Cool stuff we can actually put down. I like the vanilla expanded mods. It adds a whole bunch of just little simple things that I really enjoy. So sowing some more. Our plants are at 3.5, that's good. Growing ever closer to that mythical heel root and that mythical smoke leaf. Which is going to be pretty important because our mood is getting really bad. 8 without a table? Why is this still here? You have a table, so to say I'm confused is beyond me. Pretty hot outside. It's dark. Your recreation's unfulfilled. I don't know what to tell you about that. I've built you a place to recreate. So maybe you just need a little more recreation time. There we go. You doing, buddy? You relaxing socially? I understand. Hey, man. You just gotta... You need to be happy, you know? Just be happy. You ate with the table. That's great. You're luxuriantly comfortable. That's amazing. It helps that he has an excellent wooden bed, which I found. Potted plant. Overall, I think things are going okay. They're not amazing. I'm not going to sit here and... A slaver has approached. We can talk to them. We can attack them. I don't think we want to attack them, necessarily. Because there will probably be way more than... Knowing what's about to happen, there's going to be way more of them than there are of us. Alright, let's set some grow zones. Do not sow. Do not sow. There we go. Hello there, friends. You do have some things to sell. I'm gonna wait. You ate without a table on your own volition. I don't really think that's my fault. You easily could have come back here and ate with a table. So I don't really feel like I should be penalized for that. Can't talk because of poor health, huh? Now, to be completely honest, y'all don't have anything I want. You have some pumpkin spice coffee. Could always buy a little bit of that if I had money. You're not buying anything that I have, so really I just don't care about y'all. Why am I sick? Do I have food poisoning? No, the smoke leaf dependence is driving him insane, apparently. Kinda hoping he'll just stop. I don't think that's going to be the case. We're at 3.64. Once we get to 4, we can make some drugs. Which is a great sentence to say on the internet. Not inaccurate. It's not as bad as Binding of Isaac sentences. There's some stuff you say in that game where you're being completely serious and you're like, if anyone heard this, I feel like I'd be in trouble. Alright, buddy. Really need you to finish growing. Please finish planting everything. I would appreciate that at some point. You can do it. I believe in you. Doing. Setting a poplar tree. Fine. Needs to be playing horseshoes, huh? Oh, is it time for... Yep, time for recreation or bed. You go do that, buddy. You play you some horseshoes. Your mood is not great. Alright, they're heading out. They left me a gift. They left me a short bow, actually. That's, I'm not good at shooting, but I appreciate you leaving it for me. It's cool. Very nice of you. Thanks for coming and dropping off a weapon for my nude ass. Alright. Why is my house unroofed? Specifically? Hello? Why has no roof been built over any of this, now that I think about it? Alright, we need to have us a talk about why none of this has been roofed the entire time when it really should have been. We're just gonna make sure this happens. Alright, it's now indoors. I'm kind of pissed about that. I'm used to them actually automatically building out the roofs whenever I'm working on that shit. Something has to have happened. I must have ordered something incorrectly. That's very frustrating. Would explain why he said he had an awful bedroom and was sleeping in the cold and everything. That's frustrating. Alright, how are we doing up here? Alpaca. Logan, where'd you go, buddy? There you are. Cutting some tall grass. Okay, visitors have arrived. I'm gonna refuse them until I have guest beds. Perfectly fine. Unfortunately, if I bring any of them in now, they're just gonna be frustrated and tax my limited resources. Alright. Corn is planted. Rice is getting there. Still kind of subsisting off of berries, which is not terrible. But I can't say it's the best for us. As much as I'd like to kill an alpaca, I kind of feel like it would just beat us to death. And break time. Break time. Fine, go relax socially. Fulfill your recreational needs. Then grab something to eat and go to bed, please. Alright, crafting wise, let's see what we can do. Smoke leaf joints will be good here later. Tribal wear, also good. I could make wooden armor, I guess. What do I need for that? Just wood and cloth, which I don't have any of, so. I can't make it. That's fine. It was a thought. It didn't work out. Alright, where are you going, buddy? Going back up here to finish sowing your area. I appreciate that. Refueling my campfire. So, You need to finish planting, please. You're driving me insane. I understand you're very dependent on smoke leaf, but please. I'm actually going to take cooking down to a 2 for a little bit so that you will actually freaking plant these crops. There we go, move that out of the way. Finish up this cotton, please. This heel root, obviously, is not going to get planted for a while. I'm okay with that. It's a red panda. You're going to think to yourself, it's a red panda, it's cute. I agree with you. It's also dinner. Yep, finish that off, please. Doink. Thank you. Then to yourself, you had a little crack in your jaw. A little red panda jumped on your face. Unfortunate. Just tending to yourself. You're gonna harvest a berry bush. Fine. You were botching a bunch of harvests. That's less fine. Okay, though. You're getting there, man. Oh, we got a little bit of rice now. Excellent. You do not need to do that, please. Please prioritize cooking. I also need to prioritize butchering after you're done eating. Yeah, so consume your simple meal, please. Then go butcher this red panda for me. He's fully healed. That's excellent. That crack on his jaw. He has heat stroke. That's gonna be a problem. So indoors is very hot. Outdoors is also very hot. We're going to have to make a passive cooler. Stuff that. There. That needs to get done immediately, please. Yep, that'll be very helpful. Going to sleep. Respectable. We're not doing terrible. For the cooler, we're going to turn off the automatic refuel. In 4 or 5 days, we can decide whether or not to actually refuel it. Things are slow. I won't apologize, but I will apologize for how slow things are right now. Not a whole lot going on. It's also going to be kind of difficult due to the storyteller that we have. My storyteller is still... Right? Where's my storyteller settings? There we go. Yeah, it's still Freya Fierce. So I'm kind of concerned that nothing's really happened, but also, like, I'm gonna have to start raiding people in like a year. And I've got me with a crippling smoke leaf addiction. Don't smoke, kids. Not good for you. Gonna consume some berries, huh? I don't think you are. I think you're going to cook. And then you can eat those damn berries. As you finish that meal? Yep. Now then, get out there and sow that area. You can do it. I believe in you. Your plants are at 3.88. That is excellent. Where are you going? No, you don't need to do that. I'm going to veto that decision. I think you're going to sow that area, and then when you're done, you're also going to sow this area. You never actually got finished with that first one. You harvested a cotton plant. I'm proud of you. Sow that. Sow that. Sow that. Then you will also... Are you cutting an oak tree? No? It's not how you're doing it, I'm sorry. You can be upset all you want to. This is the way we're handling it. Alright, yeah, go. You know what? Go have some recreation time. Go on, go on, go on. Never mind. Back to work. You did it. You got to harvest that one berry bush you've been wanting to do the whole time. Proud of you. Cook is going to go back to a 1. You have heat stroke. You're botching a lot of harvest, my dude. That's a lot of harvest botching. Can you just haul this rice, please? This is the only thing that actually drives me crazy about Rimworld colonists, is like they will pick up 2 pieces of something to go and cook, instead of just picking it all up, hauling it back, and then cooking. It makes no sense to me. Like, it's just how the AI works. I'm pretty sure there's a mod or something out there that fixes some of this issue, but it's a little annoying. Just a little annoying. You know? It's okay, though. Alright, when Tolkien wakes up, let's see what the preference is for Tolkien's day. We're gonna cook a little bit. We're gonna refuel that campfire. We're gonna cook ourselves a simple meal. And then we are actually going to see if we can't force you to construct some stuff instead of growing for just a little bit. So I've got a bunch of stuff that desperately needs to get worked on. Actually, I'm going to put hauling up to a 1 for you as well. Really feel like not a lot of hauling or cleaning is getting done. And here's the other thing. Actually kill the harvest zone there. I'm kind of tired of him just running back there for no purpose. Was that steel? Oh, we had some steel there. Alright, we're getting the wood floor set up. That's great. I'm happy to see it. What are we doing here? We are deconstructing. So I'm going to cancel all of this for now. Alright. Harvesting. Harvesting is getting botched again, which is unfortunate. Oh, the heat stroke. Yeah, we're just gonna toggle this. It's just gonna be hot, apparently. That was a lot of botched harvesting. However, our plants are at 4 now, so we should be able to get that smoke leaf planted. I would wait until the dependence kind of passed. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to test something. I'm going to say do not plant that. I want to see if we're at 96% withdrawal. I want to see if withdrawal 100% kills the need for smoke leaf. If it doesn't, we'll plant it and get it out as soon as possible. And actually, I'm gonna say that was stupid. Let's go ahead and plant it. That way, if it doesn't work out, we'll immediately be able to have some on hand. There we go. That is a better plan. Alright. Plants are harvested. Meals are being cooked. Would really love to have a second colonist at some point. That would be excellent. Cooking at level 5 is good. The better the cooking level, the less chance of food poisoning, which sucks hot donkey balls. In case you were wondering, that is exactly what it does. We are going to move construction back to a 2 temporarily. Now, here's the nice thing. We're going to end up getting a good amount of rice from this, even with all the botches. Up, 30 cloth. And there's another 10. Do I have enough to make some clothes, finally? Tribal wear is 30. So, how much is a tribal poncho? Is also 30. And a tribal kilt is probably 30 as well. Oh no, it's 40. So wait, what's the poncho? I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at work to make, not materials. Tribal wear is 60 ingredients. That sucks. Got 10, 50. Okay, we actually have enough. So, poncho is 40. Yeah, we'll skip that. Do the tribal wear. Do it one time. Please craft that. I would like to actually have some clothes. I don't know why that's the pathing you chose, but whatever. Far be it from me to question your stupid decisions. A group of travelers from the Blue Plain Settlement are passing by. That's excellent. Welcome. Please finish this so that you are not naked when they show up. Tolgan, I need this from you. Tolgan, please. A little faster. Thank you. And we are now wearing clothes. Much better. 8 without table is, again, your fault. Gonna throw that out there. Very comfortable. That's good. Awful bedroom. Still working on it. Smoke leaf withdrawal. That is just gonna be what it is, my friend. I believe you were at 99. Yeah, withdrawal 100%. As a stoner, do you just not get rid of that dependence? That's actually what I think is happening. Could be worse. Survive a quadrum. You know what? Talk about these achievements, because this is not part of the normal game. This is a vanilla expanded thing. I actually have enough points to summon something. Do I summon a random event? That would be fun. Do we try this? Let's try this. Cargo pods, also interesting. Let's summon a random event. A wanderer has joined. Well, as random events go... as random events go, there's been worse. Alright, so, what is the name of my faction? Tolkien's Heroes. What is this local settlement be called? It's gonna be Kyo's Keep. Alright, so, this happened. I didn't think the random thing was going to be an actual colonist that has a double action revolver. You have Psychite addiction. That's just fucking terrible. Not gonna lie to you. You're a hard worker. You're vengeful. You're neurotic. You cannot care, and you do not do social stuff. You're basically just a gunner. But I'm happy to have you. Because this is what's gonna happen. You are now Captain Hall. And also Captain Plant Cut. You are just going to be hauling everything from now on. So we are going to... You know, I could build a copy of a bed, or I could just claim this one. And then reinstall it. Guess which one happened? Take up that spot. Where are you, buddy? Here you are. What are you planning on doing? Harvesting rice plant? I don't think that's necessary. Nope. I think you need to move your new bed over. And then let's see here. You can have a little recreation. You can have a little bit of work. I think that'll be fine. And I don't want you to grow, actually. I think we'll leave all the growing to Tolgan. Tolgan is better at it, just frankly. And I want them to be really good at planting. Need a colonist bed, I understand. We're on top of that. Gonna be fine. Yeah, 3 meals per colonist is good. Do that. Alright, so what are you doing? You're cutting some plants? Are you absolutely sure that you could not be cleaning first? Yeah, there we go. You don't need to do that. Alright, so you're going to do all our basic tasks. You're going to haul for us. You are going to do plant cutting once hauling and cleaning are finished. And you are going to be our one-in-the-sun gunner. So, getting those points and being able to actually summon a random event helped out this time. This is not something you would be able to do in the base game, but oh man, am I glad I did it. So, hello there, Lucky. Lucky, we will name you before the end of our next episode if you survive that long. But for right now, I think that is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to make a hard save. So, Tolgan's Heroes, hard save 2. And I will see you all in the next episode. Remember to leave me a like if you enjoyed the episode. It does help me out a great deal. Tell your friends. If you don't have friends, go make some and tell them as well. Much love, and I'll see you again on the Rim. Bye, everybody.